All right, I'm just going to show you this hacky demo. I don't know if you guys have into text-to-speech or kind of hooked in, if you know about 11 Labs. So I'm Teddy from Resemble AI, VP of Engineering. Yesterday we just dropped Chatterbox, a open source version of text-to-speach that outperforms 11 Labs. I'll show you some live demos. I'll just show you kind of what the community is saying about it. So this guy, apparently we won. This gentleman as well, kind of funny, a lot of views. The CEO of Hugging Face retweeted or reposted today. We're number 2 on Hugging Face here under trending. So if you're using TTS in your model, in your agentic workflows or building calling agents, give it a shot. We released it yesterday. We're at just over 2,000 stars right now. Here's an independent evaluation where we just compare 11 Labs versus ours. In this blind eval, we're strongly preferred most of the time over 11. Just some examples. Here's 11.
Introducing the next gen.
All right, audio is not working well. You know what? Let me try something else.
Generation of refreshment. Duff beer just got bolder, smoother, and brewed to perfection.
So they do a good job. Resemble?
Introducing the next generation of refreshment. Duff beer just got bolder, smoother, and brewed to perfection. Whether you're...
Cool. It's open source, so you can check it out. It's called Chatterbox. And there's a Gradio app if you want to try it out. I think one thing that's really cool about this model, you can actually control the exaggeration. It does instant voice cloning, so just with like 5 seconds of audio, we'll clone the voice. So for example, this is the input.
Place in the distance. It's huge and dedicated to Lady Sharp.
So that's the original voice. This is the text. Now let's make my mom's favorite. This is generated, what I'm about to play. And this is at the standard kind of neutral emotion.
Now let's make my mum's favorite. So 3 Mars bars into the pan. Then we add the tuna and just stir for a bit. Just let the chocolate and fish infuse.
Okay, and this next demo, I've upped the exaggeration up to 0.9. You can get some pretty crazy stuff if you go up to, I don't know what, 2. So again, same initial speaker, same text, just a reference of the initial speaker.
That place in the distance.
Okay, generated.
Now let's make my mum's favorite. So 3 Mars bars into the pan. Then we add the tuna and just stir for a bit. Just let the chocolate and fish infuse. A sprinkle of olive oil and some tomato ketchup. Now smell that. Oh boy, this is going to be incredible.
All right, and then a little bit more aggressive, 1.1.
Now, let's make my mum's favorite. So, 3 Mars bars into the pan. Then we add the tuna and just stir for a bit. Just let the chocolate and fish infuse. A sprinkle of olive oil and some tomato ketchup. Now smell that. Oh boy, this is going to be incredible.
Cool. And then just to show you kind of the abilities of the zero shot clone, I've just put in another voice here, Brian Griffin from Family Guy.
Hang on, Meg, hang on. You see, Connie, you're popular because you developed early and started putting...
All right, that's enough. And then generate.
Now, let's make my mom's favorite. So 3 Mars bars into the pan. Then we add the tuna and just stir for a bit.
That's at the neutral value, so a little bit dull. But yeah, it's open source. I think that's kind of what the hype about it is. It's pretty good. Try it out for yourself. Someone just dropped streaming. So if you want it low latency, someone also in a PR has streaming open. If you don't want to bother hosting it, of course, we have an API. So you can try it out, really low latency. I'll just generate on the fly.
Forest, a curious fox with a fluffy tail. And
so that was just me generating on the fly. We offer, of course, voice cloning, professional voice clones, so fine-tuned, rapid voice clones, instance, and something even kind of cooler, which I really like. You can just randomize and design a voice on the spot. So describe, text to voice effectively. So if you don't have that perfect narrator voice for your app or that perfect call assistant for your AI agent, well, shouldn't be a problem. You can just design it. So yeah, a lot of other interesting tools, audio enhancement, editing. It's like in painting. But yeah, give it a shot. And if you guys want like a trial of the platform afterwards for free, just come up to me and we'll get that arranged. But of course, the repo is open source. So have fun. Thank you.